Hi all.
Hello.
I see all of the Bangalore is smiling and I am like very happy. Yesterday night around 11 o'clock I was sleeping. Suddenly people are shouting crackers are cracking. Do you know why?
RCB won.
Yes. Because of that reason only I think all the faces are smiling. So with that note, good morning to all. I'm Avindan. I'm sergeant for the today's meeting. So before we start the meeting, I will tell the housekeeping rules for our club. We should not talk about any taboo topics like sex, politics, religion in this meeting. And please put your mobile on silent mode. Hope you are taking, I will give 5 seconds for that. Hope you are taking mobile from your pocket and ignoring the notification, hitting the silent mode button. So all done, right? And this meeting is being recorded. If anyone don't want to be recorded, please let Vizag know, Toastmaster Vizag know. He will turn off the recordings. And we have water around both of the sides. So if you want to take water, please take it. Be hydrated. And we have a restroom outside named Health Club. So whenever you want to use, you can go outside and use. And whenever the speaker is speaking, please don't talk with each other. You can or else go outside or come inside. You can do whenever the stage is stage exchange is happening. You can do on that time. And one important rule is please give a big round of applause whenever the speakers completed. It will give them motivated. So today we have a wonderful team. Before that, I will introduce the team of the Toastmaster team. So we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. So today we have a wonderful team. I don't know how many of you have watched that movie, Malayalam movie, Aadu Jeevitham. I have watched it, The Goat Life. So without further ado, I would like to invite our presiding officer, Mazahir. He's one of the founding member of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, and he is the ex-president, current vice president. So with big round of applause, let's welcome Mazahir to start the meeting number 70.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, this is a great crowd on the left and the okay crowd on the right. But still, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think to Sergeant-at-Arms, we also need to add one more rule. Do not talk about sex, politics, religion and cricket.
And comes under religion.
Yes. Okay, so cricket is a religion, so I think it kind of covers, but then cricket as a cricket. Because when you said RCB, everybody cheered up, but there were some people who said no. And I could relate to them. And because I usually do not try and, I talk a lot, but morning time, I don't talk much. Especially with my cab drivers, because they have a lot of good experiences to share about Saturday night. And they make me feel more lonely. So this guy said, because I drive every day, traffic is the only problem that I face and I don't want to go to the areas where there's a traffic. I said, tell me how was yesterday night? He said, sir, I was stuck for 45 minutes at Chinnaswamy. I'm like, are you happy? He's like, yes and no. I said, why yes? He said, RCB won. I said, okay, why no? Too much of traffic. I said, Bangalore can never be happy. You see, maybe in the stadium, you were really happy, like, yeah, RCB, Kohli and who not possible, and outside you came like stuck. Like, when will I reach home? I have already ordered food on Swiggy. When will it come? Right? So, okay, anyway, but the whole thing went apart. Let me now officially open the meeting for Whitefield Toastmaster, meeting number 71. Do we have any guest who's attending the meeting for the very first time of Whitefield Toastmaster? So what we're going to do, considering you guys are majority on the left hand side, we'll ask you to stand one by one and request you to please tell us your name, where do you stay, and how you got to know about Whitefield Toastmaster. So anybody.
I work in Goldman Sachs as a financial analyst, and we have this Toastmaster like for internal people over there, but today my friend Krishna got me here.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
I stay right next to our office, same in that area.
Okay, the road is there, no?
Yeah.
One of the apartments there. Very cool. Cool. Good. Welcome.
My name is Rajiv and I'm working in Quest Global. I have like 6 years.
Where do you work?
I work in Quest Global.
Push? Quest Globe. Am I the only one who doesn't know the company? Okay, everybody knows. You see how uneducated I am. Right? I mean, I knew Goldman Sachs. But yes, okay, go on.
And we all three are partners actually. So we stay together.
Okay, can I have all the partners please stand up? Just for the minute. Okay, great, yeah. And are you wearing the t-shirt also? You said I'm working with Quest something. He's wearing the t-shirt as well, okay? Yeah. So now keep standing, yeah. Let us explain, yes.
Yeah. So I first time I heard from Krishna only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Krishna is the culprit.
Yeah.
But he already knew about the Toastmaster Club.
Yeah.
So he said, because you can't enter my corporate, let's go to a community club which will accept all three of us.
Yes.
And Krishna is the reference.
Yeah.
Great. How did the startup happen? Whose idea? Who got drunk first? Krishna got drunk. Okay, good. Glad. Krishna got drunk.
Yeah.
You see, there are females in this room. Okay. When guys get drunk, no, we talk about success in life after getting drunk. Okay, pardon me, cut this part from the recording, by the way. Yes. So, welcome both of you. Can we have a round of applause for all three of them? Yes, sir. Anybody here? Yes.
So myself Anmol, I'm from Pune.
Your name is?
Anmol.
Anmol. Hi.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm from Pune and
Yeah.
I'm living in AECS layout.
Close by.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before that I was living in Spice Garden itself.
Here only.
Yeah, so
What difference? 2 kilometers.
Yeah, I work as a senior developer support engineer
Where?
at Salesforce company.
Salesforce. We know Salesforce. Do we all know Salesforce? Yes, great.
Yeah.
Quest and all has to still come up, okay? Put branding next time. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, about the Toastmaster, I was not aware, but like he's my room partner, plus colleague, plus friend.
I'm gonna talk to all of these guys who bring people. Your last meeting also, who was there? Vikas, were you there or somebody was there? Last meeting there was a guy who said, I'm brought my own roommate and all that. Okay, yeah. We'll talk to him after some time. Yes. Huh.
He got me here.
He got you here. What did he tell you?
Like, actually we were just having a conversation about the public speaking and also he was like, I was part of Toastmasters.
He was part of a Toastmaster. Okay,
Yeah, so
great.
I thought of joining. So we were planning since last 1.5 years.
Okay.
So today is the day.
Wow, okay, congratulations. Welcome to the club. Yes.
May I take a seat for 2 minutes?
Yeah, come. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? I'll give you the mic also, just pin it here so that
Yes.
it's recorded.
Yeah. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shreyan Sharma. I have been a part of Toastmasters from 2017 to 2021. I have served as a Vice President Public Relations. I basically belong to the pink city of Rajasthan, Jaipur, India. And I was very curious to meet new people because I've been fed up with all that work culture and stuff. So I was very intriguing that I should meet new people, I should see new faces, I should see new things. I am a very curious guy. I want to learn everything and anything from anyone or anything. So that is why I came back to Toastmasters. This has been a wonderful stage so far, and competitions, it's great. Public speaking, it's good. And I want to learn from each one of you present here and definitely give back to the community as much as possible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think I love that confidence. I wish I was like him. So I can understand there are these friends who are like, I can't go to the meeting alone. I need a company. So you made a company. You built a startup. This guy is like, I'm not going to go alone. You're from Rajasthan, you said, right? Jaipur or somewhere nearby? Jaipur. Okay, lovely. Nice to meet you. You know, anybody who's attending our meeting this side for the first time? Yes, I can request both of you to stand one by one. Tell us your name, where do you stay, and how you got to know about Toastmaster or Whitefield Toastmasters.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Priya Mandula. So I'm staying in Whitefield here. So
Where in Whitefield? This is all Whitefield. Where in Whitefield?
Imadahalli Road.
Kundanhalli Road.
Imadahalli Road.
Something called Imanahalli.
Imadahalli Road.
We're still getting there. Yes, Imanahalli Road. Yes, okay.
Yeah. So I'm here in Bangalore for the last wasn't like living in Chennai only.
Okay.
So I moved to Bangalore 2.5 years ago.
Great.
So
How long were you in Chennai for? I'm going to ask a very genuine question. Born, good, great. Now you're in 2.5 years in
In Bangalore.
Bangalore, RCB.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on, yeah, go on, okay. Where do you work?
I'm working with Flipkart.
Flipkart. We all know Flipkart, right? Next time. Poster has to be. Yes.
So I came to know about this Toastmaster through my colleague only. So he was starting.
He's not here.
Yeah.
He didn't come with you. You didn't bring him here.
Actually, which
So learn from them. She came alone. Yes.
I just saw his LinkedIn post.
Nice.
Like the Toastmaster meeting, whatever he used to do. I just saw his post.
What is his name?
Guru Prasad.
Great. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So I thought, what is this Toastmaster? Then I just gone through what is it about. Then I came to know, okay, this is like kind of group of people gathering together to improve this, like for the skills,
Right.
then leadership, this and all. Then I thought I was looking for that kind actually. I want to explore like with new people. I want to like master my skill of that.
See, all of that is fine. Do we get coupons through you or not? That's what I want to know. Flipkart coupons? Yes, no. No, great. Okay, who did you call to know about the club? Akshay? You call Akshay. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Anything else that we should know?
Then I thought like it is an experience. Said this Sunday you can.
Great. Yeah.
Then I'm there.
Welcome. So, golden question. No, hold on. Revti, like, wait, hold on. Like, shut up. So, you grew up in Chennai. Now about 2.5 years, 3 years in Bangalore, right? Do you watch cricket?
Yesterday I was.
Yesterday you watched, okay. And who were you supporting? Like, be honest. See, I'm on your side. Whichever side you will say, I'll stand with you. CSK only. That's a die-hard fan, you see. They lost, but they still like CSK. Cool. Welcome to the meeting.
My name is Nitesh. I belong to Surat in Gujarat.
Nice.
I've been living in Bangalore for past 2 years. I work as associate business manager at PhonePe.
At?
PhonePe.
Okay, great. We need to talk. Yes. No reference.
So since I joined PhonePe, I've been getting referral requests, and all of my referral requests
Are rejected. So don't apply through you.
So that's why I wanted to discuss. I came to know about Toastmasters by my girlfriend. I think
Okay, what's her name?
her name is Manya.
Okay.
So I think one of her cousin being a part of this community.
So wait, now I'm confused. Like, you were there, your girlfriend is there, her cousin is also there. Like the three people.
Cousin, I think, moved to US.
Okay, she moved to US.
No, her cousin,
He moved to US.
But
Okay.
he was part of Toastmasters
In Bangalore.
in Bangalore.
In Bangalore. Okay, great. What is his name? Oh, you don't know. Okay, fine. Just some reference you're giving right now. See, that's why references are not working.
Maybe that's why I wanted to explore over here.
Yes.
I mean, how the country, right? So, I think after finally 2 to 3 weeks of deliberating, I finally came.
Great. Were you like searching for our club on the internet and like, how did you get to know about Whitefield Toastmaster? Through her. Through her. She dig down for you. She did the research.
No, I think her cousin once told about this to her.
Okay.
She told me about this, so I thought,
But how did you get to know about Whitefield Toastmaster? What I want to know.
I think she got in touch with Akshay.
Acha, okay. So you know the person. Okay. Akshay is like, shut up, maza hai now, you know. Our guest will not turn up to continue talk. Yes, but welcome. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? I see somebody just entered. Are you attending the meeting for the very first time?
No, this is my second meeting.
I am seeing you for the first time.
I came last. She saw how you grill and now she's.
No, she just entered. She just entered, but we'll leave her. What's your name?
Ayushi.
Okay, Ayushi, can we have a round of applause for all the guests? The theme for today's meeting is Hardship to Hope. And before I proceed with the theme, I would like to once again welcome all the members and all the guests, even if you're not attending for the first time. We are as warm as we can be. This whole exercise about, making you laugh is for you to be comfortable in a scenario where things can get a little serious. right? So Toastmaster is definitely a platform which provides an opportunity to improve on your communication, your leadership, your listening skills, and there are so many underrated skills that you will acquire over here. Once a Toastmaster told me, Mazahir, this platform is nothing if you cannot apply the skills that you learn over here somewhere else. Let that sink in. If you cannot apply the skills that you learn over here somewhere else, this platform is not a great platform. So I think we all come over here with the wonder that, okay, I'm going to do better. Let me go and spend my time at a place where I can learn something, where I can meet new people. Networking happens at its best. One of our guests told that, I'm a very creative person, right? You heard him saying that I was looking forward for such a meeting. So I think people in general look forward for Toastmaster meeting, and we are really glad to have all of you. Now may I request the last two people who just came in to come in these two chairs if possible. Just two of you. Ayushi, right? Just come in. Thank you. From hardship to hope, I really can resonate with this theme because I think there are, in general, I can say about me, there were a lot of hardship that I have seen. When I was growing up in school, I had no idea as to, so the hardship that I had was about the career decision, about the study decision that I wanted to make. So about in the class 8th, I was really unsure about what to do. And the only answer that could come to my head back then is that I need to clear that particular level. That is it. I was just studying to clear the class. Came the year where I had to clear my 10th, and I had a choice to make whether to go for science or to go for commerce or to go for arts or to go for vocational that we had. So I was not a right fit for science because I scored really poor. Did I want to go? Maybe. Did I have a choice? No. Arts was demeaned by a lot of people, so I said, okay, I don't want to see that. I don't know why they do it. I have no idea why do they do it. So they chose commerce for me. They means my parents. And that too, they did commerce with math. My hardship started then. Because my account teacher had a simple rule. How many of you guys have learned accountancy in school? Accounts? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Superb. So you guys will understand. Credit that comes in, debit. Superb. They all know it, okay? So account teacher came once in his class and he told, even if one of you out of the entire 38, 39 will become a CA, I will resign. I'm like, what confidence this guy has? I'm in class 11th. We're like thinking, what is this? What kind of a challenge is he giving? All of us, 38, I'm sure there'll be some bright minds. See, I was very low at that time. So much so that during class 11th, I had maths with commerce. I flunked in math. So I had no choice but to drop math and then just do accountancy during 12th. After 12th, I wanted to get into JNU because I wanted to just go for the subject of language. German was my first preference, Russian followed by, and third was Japanese. I prepared really well, gave the test, the entrance test that happens for JNU in Delhi, and flunked. Hardship continued. Now what to do? Because I was thinking of a college, I didn't get it. So many of us, we prepare for our MBAs and we have our great choices, safe choices and low choices, and we know how it feels, right? So I didn't get through. Somehow, somewhere or the other, I was good in sports and I got through Delhi University. That's a story for networking. But then the hardship continued. And even after I got graduated, I still did not know what to do. But all of these years, I just had one hope, that I'm going to do something good. And I don't know what. In the year 2014, there's this guy named Ashok Mehta who approached me and he said, Mazahir, do you want to come on board for a startup that I'm thinking of? I said, what kind of a startup are you looking for? He said, we'll try and do the online grocery shopping and I'll let you know a lot about it. And then I got onboarded, and that was the first time when I actually came to Bangalore in the year 2015, and we were on and off because we were doing a lot of research basically. The startup happened for about 2 years. We were doing really well. We were just an inch close from getting funding. Startup friends. Just an inch close by getting the funding, and the idea fell off. Hardship. I did not know what to do. I'm a graduate, failure of a startup, did not know what to do. Got to know JPMC was hiring, and JPMC hired me. I got promoted a couple of times, went to the level that I was on. COVID happened. I'm an office going guy. I like people basically. Interact with them. COVID happened so much so that I had to resign. You won't believe. My reason was because I could not have people around me. And I didn't want to work from home. Now COVID, you're not doing anything, nothing is open, left my job. Wow. Hardship. So I think hardship and hope goes hand on hand, you know. You need to understand that every day you will face situation which will make you realize there is hardship. But at the same time, you need to keep up your hope to see the brighter side, because there's always a silver lining that you need to look at. Now I'm not going to steal the thunder from our Toastmaster of the day, who has a lot for us in store. As the presiding officer, 2 to 3 things. We'll be running a voting towards the end of the meeting, and I will also have some important announcement, a very special one towards the end. So definitely, you know, would require a lot of attention for you to pay towards the entire meeting that we have. Cool? If people did not know whether to give thumbs up or say cool, I'm going to request all of you to say cool. Cool. Sync. Cool. More sync. Cool. Thank you. Now this person, I so wanted to introduce him, so I requested him for his introduction. And as a regular person that he thinks I will think about him, he's a regular guy, he's not actually. He sent me same introduction that he's been sending all this while. Toastmasters know there's an introduction that we have to send. So I'm going to show you something important. When I was searching for his name on internet, I found this wonderful picture. And the moment I saw this picture, so for the camera I'm going to just show it, and then I'll show it to everybody. I'm like, who is this celebrity? There is this guy standing in front of a fighter plane and whatnot, and you know, his articles are published over there. So I kept reading about the article that he has written. And a great, man works with a reputed company. In the field that he studied for, is an aerospace engineer, right? And a lot more that he has for the entire theme for the Toastmaster. We call Toastmaster of the day to the person who's usually a master of ceremony, a host for the entire meeting. We'll explain how the entire meeting gonna go for. I am really excited for this entire thing. Are you? Yes. Are you? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna make my crowd on the right hand side a little more energetic. So okay, just hold on for a second. Yes? Yes. Yes? Yes. Okay, one last time, okay? One last time. Yes? Yes. Out of sync. Revati is only sabotaging. Yes? Yes. Superb. Let's have a round of applause for Toastmaster Sukesh.
Temperature was scorching with the sun beating down the desert. Najib didn't get any space to hide from sunlight. He desperately thirsty, but he didn't get a single bit of water to drink. Only he was totally isolated from the entire world. He could only see sandstone tunes and murmuring sounds of gods or ships. He didn't know where is his next human settlement nearby him. And he didn't know how far he has to travel to reach safety. He was totally out of the world, the entire other world. And this story, the Hardship to Hope, is a story of Najib. When Radha asked me, what you are going to give a theme for this meeting, so nothing come to my mind, but one inspiring movie I watched last time, I thought I would take it up. And this story is about a person, it's a real incident, and that first came as a book called Hardship. And that is one of the first book I read in Malayalam, and that inspired me a lot. Later, they made a movie called The God Life of Hardship. Okay, so before going to the detail of the movie and the storyline, so let us welcome today's 71st meeting of Toastmaster here. So Toastmaster session will have 3 sessions. First is a prepared speech, where our speakers will come prepared with a topic and they'll present here. And second session will go a table topic theme, where the table topic master will call guests and Toastmasters here, and they have to give a speech on a random topic. It is completely unprepared speech. And third session is evaluation session, where we have a evaluation for the total entire meeting as well as the individual speakers. So today we have a evaluation session led by Revati, and there is a tag team. So, my great pleasure to welcome Revati for this session. She's she's a IT engineer. She's having 13 years of experience. She likes Carnatic music and sing Malayalam songs. Welcome, Revati.
Thank you, Sukesh. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests here. How is the meeting going so far? Okay. As a general evaluator, I will be evaluating all parts of this meeting. So do you know who's not evaluated in this meeting? That means I'll be evaluating all of you as an audience also. So you'll be wondering how I'll be evaluated as an audience. So SAA has given the ground rules. Please follow that along with supporting the speakers and evaluators with proper gestures. So how will I evaluate the whole meeting? So I have a tag team for the evaluation. So let us hear from the tag team how they will be supporting the evaluation. So first I will be calling someone who is currently working as a director for a global payment product, and as a hobby he's interested in playing table tennis, and he says he has an in-house evaluator at home. Can you guess who? Yes. Yeah. His son. So please join me welcoming Vikas to give the timer responsibilities.
Okay, so before I'm Vikas Sala, let me tell a small story. I guess most of us must have seen the famous epic of Mahabharata series, where in the beginning of every episode they show a time wheel, which is used to signify the importance of time and how the story is going with reference to time. But time is not just important for those epics, but it's very important in our day-to-day life as well. Recently, I know that I was working on a presentation very hard from the last many weeks, and I missed to present because someone else took more time. So we don't want to have that kind of situation. So I'm the timer of the day who will be tracking all the timings over here in the meeting. Now, we don't have a time wheel here, but I do have a timing card. So using with the help of green, yellow and red cards, I'll be tracking, and I'll be communicating that are we on track or we are above time. Now there are three important segments. One is the table topic, planned speeches and evaluation. Table topic is normally for 1 or 2 minutes, and 1 minute, it means we are on time, will be signified by green. If we are at 1.5 minutes, then yellow. And if we are at the end of table topic and it's time to wrap up, then red card. The same thing goes for planned speeches. For planned speeches, which are normally for 5 to 7 minutes. So if we are well within the time, it will be signified by green. If we are in the midway or completed 6 minutes, then it will be shown by yellow. And if we are at the end of the speech and time to wrap up, then red. We also have, if we have any icebreaker today, then they'll have a shorter time. They'll have 4 to 6 minutes. And again, rules remain the same. 4 minutes means green, 5 minutes means yellow, and 6 minutes means red. The last one is evaluation, which is like 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes means green. Then we have 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes, which stands for yellow. And then come finally 3 minutes means time to wrap up. I'll be noting down all the timings, and once I'm called at the end of the meeting by general evaluator, I'll be presenting my report. So, thank you.
Thank you, Vikas. Now I would like to call someone who's happily married. And when he shared his introduction, I was very much interested, and he will be someone I'll be reaching out soon. He works for Collins Aerospace. Beyond work, he tried to himself stay fit, walking and sometimes jogging. And he's interested in farming. So anyone interested in farming can get in touch with him. Please join me welcoming Karthik. He'll be our counter for today.
Thank you, Revati. Good morning. Morning. Good morning again, Toastmasters and guests. Today I'm going to play a role, R counter. So, as part of this role, I'll be measuring or recording the words like especially the filler words like well, so, like, but, and the filler phrases as well. So, I've been experienced this a lot. I've been told by my spouse and my friends, hey, you use a word called so a lot of times. So, and several other words, which makes the conversation sometimes annoying and reduces the curiosity also to listen. So it's very much attached towards me, this topic all about. So today I'll be recording this and I hope this will help people to better and make their speech more valuable. And once G calls me, I'll provide the overall report. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthik. Now, I would like to call someone who's our little brother here, and for me, who's very interesting for me, and much resonates with today's theme also. So, since we joined Toastmasters Club, right, we were in our comfort zone, and he is one person who tried to come out of that comfort zone little earlier than any of us here. Please welcome Bhima. He is second year BCA student, currently studying in National College.
Good morning. Good morning. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. For today's meeting, I am the grammarian. My responsibility is to pay close attention to all the speakers and also role runners. And I will take note of any good usage, also not good usage of English language. Okay. I will give an example of brief grammarian. What is? For example, let's picture this. You are on a romantic date. Everything is going perfect and you say, your eyes are like a shimmering desert. Ooh, you meant desert. But suddenly you are comparing your date's eyes to a creme brulee. It means it's a sweet dish. This is where a grammarian could have saved the day. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to share the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is disparity, which means the difference between two things or two elements. An example of using the word of the day is the disparity where you are and where you want to be can only be bridged by your determination and hard work. Another example, the disparity between my cat's energy levels at 3 am and my own is hilarious fast. Okay, I will give my report when called upon by the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhima. So I have mentioned to you, I will be the only person who will not be evaluated in this meeting. Not like that. So I generally get in touch with my friends here to get the feedback. Even if I got planned feedback, I'll be reaching out to people how I did it in the meeting. So please use the networking session after the meeting to get feedback, whether it is in your table topic speech or prepared speech or anything. So with that, myself and my tag team will come up at the end of the meeting to share the report. Over to you, TMOD.
So I was talking about Najib, how he trapped and how he was managing the desert, mid of the desert. As you know, 80s and 90s, most of Indians, they tried their luck in Middle East. Many are fortunate enough, they come with luck or they come with gold and money to India. But few are trapped in the struggle like Najib. Najib was a normal person like any one of Indians in that time. And he was in his comfort zone. He was living with family and not well settled, but he was happy with what he had that time. You know, we all sometimes come out of comfort zone, right? The best example, we are here today, come out of our comfort zone. Sunday morning for improving our speaking skills, right? Okay, so Najib paid a huge amount to a person and got the visa. And you know, those days, sponsors supposed to come to airport and receive the immigrants or those looking for a job. So his bad luck, what happened? His sponsor didn't turn there. Instead of that, another guy or another team took their passport and took Najib and his friends to a remote desert. And his job was to maintain sheep. And you know, now mobiles, everything is with us, right? There is nothing. He was totally isolated from the world. He was not able to even write a letter to his family. Family didn't know what happened to him. This was the situation. Let us see what happened, how he kept hope and come out of that struggle. So today we have three speakers here. They are going to give us prepared speech. Our first speaker, Amal, is going to give his ice-breaking speech. For Amal's speech, Sweda is going to evaluate his speech. It's my pleasure to introduce Sweda to the team. Sweda is an engineering manager and technology leader by profession. She is a passionate storyteller and a communication vendor. Not working time, she's a guest faculty in BITS Pilani. And she worked for part of an NGO called When India, which helps empowering women entrepreneurs and uplifting women in the society. Welcome, Sweda.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Today, my guest, my speaker is Amal. He is attempting his icebreaker, and the purpose of his speech would be introducing himself to the club and knowing the basic structure of the speech. So he is attempting his first speech. First of all, give him a big round of applause. Because the first speech is the toughest one, believe me, to take, because that's the first step to the 1,000 miles that we will be taking as Toastmasters. So I would like to congratulate Amal for taking that first step. Please come. His title of the speech is Reshape Amal, Reshape Amal.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. How many of us know that there is a place in northeast part of India that is called the Scotland of India, as called by the Britishers? Any guess? Let me give you one clue then. It is the headquarters of the Assam Rifles Regiment. Okay, then let me tell you, it is Shillong, the capital city of Meghalaya. I was born and brought up in this beautiful hill station. As we know, a skillful potter can mold a portion of clay into various shapes. Similarly, seemingly simple and ordinary and sometimes challenging moments in life can reshape our identities. I'd like to share with you stories about 3 such moments in my life. The story about self-realization. Though I was a bright student, but I was never serious about studies until this particular incident took place when I was studying class 3. One day, the school inspector visited our school. I was picked up by the class teacher to speak on behalf of the class. This had provoked the then top performers to put across derogatory remarks against me, challenging my credibility. Though this incident had shattered my soul, but I was thankful to them because then onwards I became serious about studies and everything in life, such that I was able to discover my true potential to overthrow the top performers and never turn back. The story about self-adjustment. I was keen to pursue BSc in physics as I was fascinated with universe and astronomy as a whole, but I didn't get seat in the desired college. I had to step back, joined APTEC for short-term course on computers before applying. However, the adjustment was not easy. Losing 1 year on one hand and trying hands on something which was not of that much interest at that time was somewhat bothering me. The life then played its skillful tricks. During the course, I had started liking computers and everything about it. I was molded to become computer professional after completing BSc in computer science and master of computer applications subsequently. The next story is the story about self-resilience. It was in the year 2004 when a sudden and tragic event took place when I lost my father. I was so lost in grief that the whole world seemed useless to me. I was depressed and even diagnosed with high blood pressure. My family members took me to the doctor, whom I used to visit often with my father. The doctor told me one thing: you do not have any medical issue. It is everything in your mind. Control your mind, control your body, and just lead the life what your father would like you to live. Those words consoled my soul. I worked as a magical medicine. I was able to regain my consciousness, focus my attention back on studies, exercise, and everything became normal, as if I was reborn to life. Moving on, with regards to my future aspirations, as I have embarked on a transformation leadership journey, I have completed postgraduate program for executive from IIM Calcutta this year after a gap of 15 years of student life. I am here on this platform with a cohort of such an excellent people, to improve my communication skills. As a leader, I want to learn, engage, aspire, decide, empathize, and revisit whatever comes my way. To conclude, life gives happiness, pain, challenges. It also gives a plethora of opportunities. Opportunities create leaders. It is on us to grab the right opportunity to reshape ourselves, to maneuver, to become resilient, productive, impactful, and aspiring. Also, it is on us to bridge the desperate. It is on us to bridge the desperate to see what you are and what you are going to become in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amal. Give an inspiring speech. We have a second speaker lined up. Shruti is going to give her second speech, and Akshay is going to evaluate the speech. Akshay is an aerospace engineer, like me. And he is having 8+ of years experience, and he is from Meerut. And Akshay is having very interesting thing. He started, I think, quite long time, started a YouTube channel, and he interview some people. We used to hear interviews from celebrities, winners, and known to everyone, right? But Akshay really talked to those are no celebrity, but they are the winners of their life. So he's bringing a lot of inspiring stories. If you have time, please watch. And also, he started teaching aerospace to others, and aerospace to those are interested or want to know more about. His shorts are very, very interesting. Welcome, Akshay.
Thank you so much, Sukesh. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And a special good morning to all the RCB fans. I cannot resist it. Sorry for that. Okay. So, as per my role today, I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Shruti, who will be attempting level 1 project 2 from part presentation mastery. And the purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. All the best to you, Toastmaster Shruti. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Akshay. Shruti currently works with Bosch, and I really don't know. She told semi-qualified cost accountant. I think she will explain that. And she wants to improve her communication skill here. She's welcome, Shruti. Shruti, her topic is I eat a lot when I am stressed. Shruti, over to you.
Hi all. Today I'm going to speak about bringing dietary lifestyle changes in our everyday life. This speech is going to be an informative one as it sounds. You know, making intensive dietary lifestyle changes in our everyday life is important for all of us to function well. So, in order to explain this with more clarity, I would love to start from scratch. What is a diet? A diet is the combination of foods that we consume on a daily basis. So, which means food acts as the fuel to our body and makes us function well. So, you know, it becomes all the more clear that you have to consume proper kind of food to get the real energy. That is one point. So, to make this happen, one should take a proper diet. So, in this present generation, everyone has started working, both men and women. People are working round the clock on rotational shift basis. Definitely, this is a very great thing to note because the per capita income level and the economic conditions of the country are growing as a whole. But this is not going to improve the human health as much as it improves the economic health of the country. So, you know, what people are doing is they are not cooking for themselves at home. They start buying food from the outside and have. So, this is going to harm their health in the long run, which should not be happening, right? So, what we can do about this is we can start having a proper diet. What is a proper diet in the first place? A proper diet is one which has 7 essential components. Number 1, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the source of energy for our body. It should constitute 45 to 55% of our diet. The second, proteins. Proteins are the building blocks which are essential for cell growth, then muscle repair and maintenance of a good robust immune system. And the third, fats. Not all fats are equally created. Saturated and trans fats are to be limited. But monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats can be considered because these fats are found basically in olive oil and avocados and really good for heart health. And then comes the fiber. Fiber is, digestive wonder because it helps in weight control by creating a sensation of satiety. Then comes vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are small but mighty because these micronutrients basically plays a very significant role in strengthening our bones to, building up the immune system as a whole. Then water, the very essence of life. Water is essential for many bodily functions like temperature regulation to waste removal. And then antioxidants. Antioxidants are free radical fighters in our body. They fight against the free radicals. So, in the recent days, I come across this term called as stress eating. Stress basically reduces the appetite level if it's going to be in a short run. Okay, what does this do? Stress signals the adrenal gland, which is right above our kidney, to secrete a hormone called as adrenaline hormone, which triggers the flight or fight response in our body. So this temporarily puts the eating on hold. But if the stress is going to continue in the long run, what will happen is the story is going to be completely different. This adrenal gland is going to secrete one more hormone called as cortisol. This cortisol will increase your appetite level. So this will adversely increase your eating pattern and you will be gaining abnormal weight, right? So these things can be avoided. So generally, what I would suggest is we have to get into proper diet, because proper diet, what is a proper diet basically? Proper diet is one that contains adequate amount of all nutrients, which is going to give you the required amount of energy and improves your immune system as a whole. And this will also helps you in maintaining a healthy and disease-free body. So then I would like to say, okay, stress is inevitable in everyone's life because stress is going to be there for sure. Stress is something that can never be eradicated. So what we can do is we can take steps in moderating the stress instead of complaining it on a daily basis. Instead of going into unhealthy practices, we can take up yoga, meditation, physical exercise and all sorts of things to moderate our stress. Thank you.
I go to my home, maybe once in 6 months or something. So my mother see me, you're looking good here. But she didn't know what is happening here. She brought the exact point here. Because you are in stress, you eat more and you feel, you look good. And mother think, my son is enjoying in Bangalore. It was not like that actually. Thank you, Shruti, bringing that topic. And we know that what is happening behind when we are in stress. So even if definitely we'll all pass those going through stress. So what will happen, immediately I'll rush to my canteen and get some good food when you are in stress. Okay. So that is, I feel even that's okay. I feel some, they'll go for smoke, chain smoker I've seen in my office. In stress, people do that. But I feel that is eating is better than smoke. Okay. Okay. Today we have our third speaker, Renju, and Vaishak is going to evaluate her Renju. Vaishak is, a automobile enthusiast, and he loves food and travel and driving. And he's a cybersecurity expert and an ethical hacker by profession. Currently works to keep cars secure. Welcome, Vaishak.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you all doing? Good. Great.
a small take on the topic today. So, Toastmaster Sukesh sent a question to me asking about the theme and what it meant to be. So, frankly, I've not seen the movie, but when I read about the summary of the movie, it kind of clicked. I was born in India, but from probably my 60th day on earth, I was flown to Dubai. And I had my entire education up till my 12th standard in Dubai. So I have seen how my parents struggled initially because school fees is also not very cheap in Dubai, and the items, Indian items, were not cheap then. Right now probably is, but not then. So there were a lot of times where we struggled as a family. I have seen that happen. Probably when my parents grew and went to better positions, I saw some of my friends struggle, especially when the recession hit. They were in between. I remember a friend, his name is Darren. He's here in Goa right now. He was with me in my 10th standard and he couldn't write his CBSE finals because his dad lost his job and they were deported within a week. So they had to go back, and the visa, there was no extension. So it's like if your father has a visa, the children and the wife, if she's not working, especially at dependents. So if his visa's cancelled, their visa's cancelled. So then he had to repeat an entire year here in his hometown in Goa. He's doing really well right now. He's CEO of a startup, but it's from hardship to hope to success. Okay, so I'm here. Let's come back to the meeting. So I'm here to evaluate Toastmaster Renju, who's doing her L1P3 project. This project specifically focuses on something which is my favorite, which is body language and vocal variety. So all the very best, Toastmaster Renju.
Renju is a software developer by profession, and let live is my policy in life. Very interesting. She is going to give L1P3 speech today. Welcome, Renju. Her speech title is "Guy Ek Paltu Janwar Hai." Sorry, my speech is not good. Renju, Toastmaster Renju, Guy Ek Paltu Janwar Hai.
Hello everyone, good morning. Guy ek paltu janwar hai. Can someone translate it to English? Yeah, exactly. Cow is a domestic animal. Domestic. Yeah. That is the pinnacle of Hindi wisdom you get in your 7th grade if you study in Kerala, the place I hail from. They will teach you everything about letters, numbers, basic vocabulary. But when it comes to real life conversation, you will stumble upon the language. Because this is a pen, ek kalam hai. This is lotus, ek kamal hai. Won't help you in real life conversation. Now the question is, why did I ditch Hindi after 7th grade? Well, I blame it on my dad and his crystal ball. We figured out computer is going to be the future. Turns out, we were spot on in identifying tech being the big thing. Now we forgot one teeny tiny detail. Can someone guess? No? Language. Computer. And the thing is, all good tech jobs were everywhere except Kerala. So there I was, landing in Delhi for my first job, armed with nothing but Guy Ek Paltu Janwar. So now picture this, me and my dad navigate the streets of Delhi with broken Hindi and hand gestures. We went to an auto driver. My dad, he was showing a hand signal like this, and he was uttering the word house. Apparently, me and the auto driver were equally puzzled. The auto driver, luckily, he deciphered it faster than me, and he took us to the destination. When we were in auto, I asked my father, "What were you showing to him?" Then he was like, "Dear, I was telling him the destination." Then I was asking him, "In which universe this signal goes to a destination?" Then he told me, I was trying to tell him we want to go to nearby church. Apparently, this was a cross. A house with a cross. So the Ottawala told me the right word was Girijagar. So my Hindi crash course started there in Delhi with the word Girijagar. I was with my friends. I was hiding behind them whenever I want to go to somewhere or want to buy something. Every time I was hiding behind them because they know Hindi. And there were many funny incidents. One thing that I can remember is if I go alone by an auto, the auto driver will tell me, "Ma'am, it will take at least 80 rupees for you to reach the destination." Then I will say, no, I won't give 80 rupees, I'll give you 90 rupees. Because I don't know the difference between Hindi words of 90 and 80. So I will always argue with the guys that, okay, so I will give you more. The auto guy, even though he was puzzled, he would say, "Okay, ma'am, that's fine, I'll go with that." That's how my Delhi days ended. And I thought surviving in Delhi is tough. But life gave me a round two. This time, I was in Pune. And to make things worse, I was with 16 clueless guys from Tamil Nadu who couldn't tell Kalam from Kamal. We were in Pune. All of a sudden, I was their Hindi guru. Now, you can imagine the situation. It was like a blind leading the blind. And I picked up some tricks in Delhi from my friends, and I passed on my dubious wisdom to my friends. I told them you can use these prepositions, ka, ki, ke, ko, cow, all those things to sound more legit. And these guys, they took it very seriously. On a fateful day, we went to a roadside shop. One of my friend, he had shown his plate to the vendor and told them, "This ka, for ka, chapati ka." And the vendor's eyes almost popped out. It would have made a bullseye in his plate instead of chapati. I saw him, and the thing happened. The next action from the vendor was surprising for me. He gave him 4 chapatis. It's not a rocket science, right? Remove all those kakaki and you will get that I need 4 chapatis. Okay. Many times we tend to equate communication to language. But it's not that simple. Sure, language helps. But it's not the be-all and end-all. Despite the language barrier, we felt kindness, empathy, and trust in our neighbors, in people around us when we were in Pune. We survived in Pune for 2 long years. And next time, if you get lost in translations, remember a smile and a little empathy can go a long way. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rinchu, giving this talk. It is not only Rinchu, even I face similar situation, and it is not in outside Kerala, in my college. 4-year BTech course. First year itself, my friends come to know that this guy don't know Hindi. The moment I come to their, gathering, they switch their language. They nicely speak Hindi. I didn't know anything. I just dumb and I had to listen like this. It took 4 years to challenge them. The last exam over, or come out, I want to challenge them. Because if I fail, it's okay. I can run away from there because I don't need to go to meet them. So after exam over, I only asked one question to one of girl in the class. Tum pass aao. Actually, listen, what I asked, tum means you. Pass exam. Aao. Will you pass the exam? I asked her. But lately she didn't come with me. Okay, we'll come back to Najib. Finally, he reached a remote place in desert and passport, all documents. This owner of called Misra, so they took away. So he was alone and he was traveling there. His work was take the sheep and camels from the settlement or the arrangements where they kept everything and walk in the desert and come back. We just think why they are growing these animals in this deep desert. So only, they want to give exercise, take them out and come back. That was his life. And no water. He didn't bathe for a long time and he didn't know the time when he came, how many days and how many years passed. This was the situation. And he was struggling there. And with him, another person also came to the same place, but they are isolated, two different places. So he met, one day when he took the gods to outside, so he met him. There his life started changing. We will see what happened to him later. So today, 3 prepared speech sessions over. Now we are going to have a very interesting session called table topic. Why it is called table topic? Any idea? I don't know. Akshay may be knowing. Table topic is in aerospace called a runway called table topic, where it's very short, mostly top of the table, means top of the hill. If aircraft trying to attempt to land, he has to land. He don't have any space to take off again and come back. So he has to land there. There is no other way to escape. Our table topic session is something like that. We will see. We will see. So our table topic master today is Sharavanan. He is having 3 decades of experienced IT. He likes to explore new places and culture, and he loves to learn and practice Indian traditional arts. Welcome, Sharavanan.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So we heard good prepared speeches which inspired, and also some were very funny as well. Thank you. So this section, table topics, is basically meant to prepare us for any impromptu speech. So we may be asked sometime to give opinion on something, or maybe called to speak about something in a gathering like this, right? So the ability to speak clearly without any preparation is a skill that comes by practice. So take this as the place where you can practice in a friendly, supportive environment. So guests also can participate, and it is voluntary. Okay. Each table topic speaker gets 1 to 2 minutes. And the timer will show the cards as he explained before. So I think we will start, and at the end of each table topic speech, we have a surprise gift. I don't know who sponsored it. Mazahir is here. Okay. I don't know what it is. We'll see. So the format here is I have already prepared the card, of course. So we'll start with the Toastmaster so that our guests can understand how is the table topics. So any volunteer who has not taken any role so far, Toastmaster, can come forward. We don't have anyone. I think he's out. Okay, thank you. I think you are doing a role, but yeah, thanks for coming forward. So Toastmaster Aravindan, pick up a card so that has your topic. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can take 10 seconds to think about it and start your speech. So if you were stranded in an island that is uninhabited, what 3 items you hope to have with you and why? Okay.
Yeah. So, good morning again all. From my childhood itself, I used to watch this Men vs. Wild. Anyone watched it? In National Geographic channel. I was a big fan. I always think this topic will more suit for me because I always think, okay, in my childhood itself, okay, what will happen if I if I were in that guy situation? Will I survive? Because he used to eat whatever he the snake, whatever he find, he used to eat. I used to think so. This topic suits me. So. When I surrounded in the inhabited island, what 3 things will hope my life? One is absolutely some iron rod like knife or something that will help me to protect myself and make some fire and prepare my foods. The other thing is absolutely some water source or water cane, so that wherever I get some water, I can bring it and it will help me to the things. The other thing is, I don't know if I can include some electronic or mobile device which I can use to communicate to tell the people that I got trapped in island, so someone will need to help. So that is the 3. This is the 3 things that I hope to get in inhabited island to recover me. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Aravindan. Your gifts. So Masair, I was looking for you. So who's sponsoring this? It's okay. It's from the club, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming forward. I think this encourages more people to come forward. Thank you. Yeah. So can we have any guest volunteer? Yes, please. Sorry, your name now? Shweta.
You have an easy topic for guests?
I don't know. What?
We have different
No, I have
colors.
different colors, yes. Yeah. Pick one, please. I'll read it out. If you were a goat for a day.
Huh?
If you were a goat. For a day. Explain how would you spend your day?
Meh. So today I'm a goat. So that's the first thing a goat tells. And do you know, she also knows English. Because you also, if I say you have to tell me, you will say me. And the goat also will say me. Right? So how will I spend my day as a goat in a very nice village where you can see a lot of mountains, a stream going by, the grass which is very green, and as a goat I would be taking the grass when I'm hungry, and I'll go to the river when I am little thirsty, and I'll be definitely away from people who eat goat, like many of you here. As soon as somebody whom I see that's a goat eater, I would be running towards the house, who will be taking me as a pet, maybe because I will be very sweet as a goat itself. So with this time, I really enjoyed being for 1 minute as a goat, and from me, meh, bye-bye.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mic, please.
Yes.
Any other guest want to volunteer? Yes, please. Your name? Krishna. Krishna. Hi, Krishna. You can. Sorry, this one. So, pick anything in yellow. Thank you. So, you have a time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah. So, if you can travel to 2019, how would you alert the people? You know what happened, right? In 2019, COVID.
2019?
Yeah,
okay.
You're going back to 2019.
Okay.
So, how would you alert the people about what is coming up?
Okay.
Thank you. Krishna. Take time, 10 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Myself, Krishna. And if I will talk about 2019, how to people I can alert. So basically, this is the very unconditional things that happen, and people did not went to on place where they want to go. Even I also stuck in desert area. I want to go home, but anyhow I did not. So if I will there. I will alert people. Go to where you are enjoying, where are you be comfortable for that, and I will alert to share market person. Sell the all shares. And again, why even market will be down. And most of the thing I will alert to people. Not alert, I will suggest. Don't lose hope, because hope will survive you. I was watching the movie Life of Pi. I watched many times, but Saturday night I was watching. So where I can really relate to this the topic, hardship to hope. So there is a good things where I can learn from that movie, that hope, how to I can survive in sea area where we cannot see anything around sea. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you. Good. 1 second. Thank you. So can we have a Toastmaster for the next topic? Anyone? Anyone you want to do? Yeah, please. Thank you, Amal. Yeah. Take one. Yeah, anything, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Okay, the topic for you is, do you think if the modern technology has improved our ability to survive the natural disasters? Take time to think and then, yeah. Thank you.
Well, my topic is whether the modern technology was able to improve our survival capacity, right? That is
in natural disasters.
Okay. So, yeah, I do believe that yes, with the improvement in technology, our rate or our chances of survival in this world has improved a lot. Because with the enhancements in all this networking, mobiles, and whatever the improvement has come over the years, with those improvements, we are able to communicate with larger people and across the globe. And although also it is not hidden or confined to one place, because is one discovery or invention in one place, it is being shared across the globe, and everyone is being being benefited from all these improvements in the technology or inventions. So even if you are flying say 30,000 feet above the sea level, there also people are able, or especially the pilots and other staffs who are the crew members, they are able to communicate to the ground staff, and that is how we are able to prevent whatever tragedy that may come on our way. And similarly, it is happening with the when we are going via sea. There also the communication is happening. and all the satellites that has come in place. So that has drastically changed our the way we live. So yeah, that's all. I think it's definitely helping us with the advancement in technology. We are our chances of survival is more. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, thank you. Very good. Actually, I remember during the situations like flood, how this modern technology was used, right? Internet, social media, how people gathered support. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Amal. So, can we have a guest for the next topic, please? Yeah. Your name?
Ayushi.
Ayushi.
Hello.
Thank you. So, yeah, pick up one card.
Oh, sorry.
Sell a mask, face mask, by explaining its benefits.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, hi everyone. My topic is to sell a mask by explaining its benefits. So, as we can see, there are many vehicles around us. So, it's like the pollution is everywhere. So, to avoid all kind of, the breathing problems we have. Here in Bangalore, it's pretty good. The air quality is pretty good, but in north, when you move to the north, the quality is really, really bad. So, when it comes to Delhi, it's like you are breathing, you are having the disadvantage that there, like the air quality is really, really bad. You are not smoking, but it's nearly as bad as smoking. So mask is a very, very important thing there. And there is one more advantage of a mask. Like if you want to hide from someone, you want to avoid someone, then it's the legit thing to have in your bag or in your pocket. So yeah, masks are very important when it comes to health benefits. If you are an introvert, you want to avoid someone, so masks play an important role in that. Yeah.
Thank you. I will get you the gift. 1 second. Thank you. Yes, there are times like when we go for shopping, buy some dress, right? I remember that we used to get a matching mask along with that after the COVID, right? Thank you. Any more guests? Yes, please. I think any color is okay. Yeah, sorry. Your name?
Anmol.
Anmol. Yeah. Thank you, Anmol. So your topic is the role of social media in spreading awareness and mobilizing help during crisis.
Okay.
Yeah,
good afternoon, everyone. So yeah, my topic is like social awareness. Social awareness through social media.
The role of social media in spreading awareness during any crisis.
Okay. So crisis. What does a crisis mean? So crisis. Let's say there can be financial crisis, right? And about the health crisis as well. So like let's say for example like demonetization has happened, and another thing is like we can have an example of COVID as well. So like we can use the social media to aware the people by like sending some forwarded message as well, like instead of sending just jokes, like we can send such kind of useful or like potential messages, and also by having the advertisements like using the social media. So that can be the positive things. And like nowadays, like as Shruti said about the diet and the health consciousness is like very much important. So like we can aware people by using the social media platform. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We will collect your. Thank you. Thanks. So, any Toastmaster left? Yes, please. Sorry, your name? Shreyansh. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, please. I'll help you. Thank you. Anyone is fine.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay, I think it's a simple one for you. Explain your experiences during the COVID-19 lockdown.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon, everyone. COVID-19 has hit us, everyone, in different forms of things, different forms of life. Many things changed, positive, negative, worst, good. We are banging things, we are doing stuff, we are making dalgona. Things are very good for some people, things are not very good for some people. So it's a kind of a balance that has happened during the COVID times, 50-50 I would say. Some people were very happy, some people got married in COVID-19. Many people got married in COVID-19. Some people lost their lives, that's what, rest in peace to them. Question is what I did. I was doing a regular job at a regular company, an IT company, sitting there at my PC, working, 10 hours, 12 hours job, staying there at my home, getting some coffee, getting the chai, getting food, everything on time. Thinking of going out, cannot go out. Thinking of shopping, you cannot go shopping. Amazon, Flipkart or any other delivery, it's not possible. 30 minutes to one day, even I ordered a phone on Amazon during COVID, it got cancelled. I was utterly in shock. But that's how it is. What else? Watching movies, watching Netflix, watching everything that is possible, gaining everything. Even I watched History TV, for God's sake, just to not get bored. So that has been my experience, but staying with your family has been the best part of COVID for me. That I got to connect with my family members, I got to connect with my mother. She taught me a few things about kitchen, which I did not know. She taught me how to cook, she taught me how to manage the house. So things were good, and that's what I had. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. 1 second. Thank you. Mic is here.
Yeah.
So actually post-lockdown, so if you remember alumni sessions, usually we go back to school or college, then it's hard to identify the fellow students, right? The same thing happened with our colleagues. So after the lockdown, when we connected back, so everyone become double-sized. So we had to try to identify who is who. So hope we had that wonderful speech at the time, right? We could have understood what we should take, right, for food. So we have just 3 more topics. Please come. Yeah. So I think there are 2. We'll go one by one. 3. I think all are booked. Thank you. Your name?
Vineet.
Vineet. Thank you, Vineet. You pick up one? Yeah. Yeah.
Long one.
No, it's not a long one. So you have a special power to stop one of the natural disasters permanently. Which one would you stop and why?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good afternoon, everyone. One superpower, if I have, what is the disaster that I can stop?
Yes.
I just came from my home and my daughter was watching the mobile. And it's going, if you know, most of the kids are going through the summer vacation. And I think we have been explaining her so many times that beta, don't watch so much of mobile, don't watch so much of, laptop and whatnot, tabs and all. But I'm from IT. So somewhere I am always busy with my mobile and particularly on the laptop and all. And they say, right, kids don't do what you say, they do what you do. So somewhere the example has to be from our own side. So that's what I think it's so important that for me, I don't know if
most of you will agree it's a disaster or not. Probably there's a big disaster. Everyone is on the screen, right? And this is a place where we probably most of us are not using screen. I was using my mobile for some time, then I realized, man, again I'm doing the same thing. So someday I think it's so important that we come out of those screens. COVID we discussed about, I think in COVID somewhere we all were stuck with the screen. And that was the time when we realized, man, we have to come out. Nobody was allowing us to go out. But somewhere when we got opportunity to come out of the screen, out of the Zoom screens and, but not Teams and other things, I think that's where we realized life is so much more than, the IT screens and all the stuff that we do. So yeah, for me, I think this is the biggest disaster, what I see around me. Somewhere we have to come out of the screen and, start meeting like this, the way we are meeting today, the Toastmasters Club and all the various opportunities that we might have. So yeah, that's what I have.
Thank you. Thank you. Mike. Actually, there is no disparity in front of natural disasters. Rich or poor, everybody has to go through it. Yeah. Can you please? Yeah. Can put it here. Your name?
Vasan.
Awesome. Thank you. And yeah, out of these two. Are today's kids adequately prepared with the essential survival skills? Take time to think and we can. Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Toastmasters and guests. So my topic is, are today's kids prepared well for the adversities, right? I somewhat feel it's definitely not. Because, if you see, right, in the age when we were growing up, how our parents would have treated us, right? Say, my previous speaker spoke, that people are always hooked to the phone. Now, if I had done that, say 15-20 years back, I would either the TV would have been unplugged and folded and kept somewhere inside, or I would have got enough beating that I don't switch it on for the next 5, at least for that day, right? So this has been the pattern in which we were brought up. Take it for anything for that matter, right? If I spoke a bad word at home, I know I would be getting it back right away. No waiting, no compromising for others, nothing. Right there, right? But I somewhat feel like now we are more compassionate, or I can't say put it as a compassionate thing, but more easier way of parenting, which I feel is it's okay to a large extent, the kind of freedom which we didn't get in the previous generation we give. But then I feel it's becoming more easy parenting, and it would definitely lead to a long-term downfall, which we ourselves will repent in the end. So this happened even in the school. My son goes for grade 1, and the principal was complaining, you are not doing a good parenting. If someone comes late, it's earlier the parents will be saying sorry, please allow. Now the parents are giving reasons. Do you know Bangalore traffic? There is your apartment, sir, just opposite to the school. So that's how it has been. So I think it will affect. We should just think long term, take hard steps, and move on the next generation.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I think I also feel that we need to do more on that aspect. So I have seen some countries where they have regular earthquakes, right? Like in Japan, every school kid knows what to do if the earthquake hits, right? They know how to get under the table, seek help. And not only that, in any public space you go, the security personnel, are they trained for first aid? Can they do CPR? I think it is not.
right? This is the area I think we need to do lots. This is aligning with the theme, something that everyone we need to push in our own societies. Yeah, there is only one left for you. Yeah. Your name?
Priya.
Hi Priya, thank you. Yeah, this one.
No need to select.
Yeah. So what is the longest distance you had to walk ever in your life? And describe that situation. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. So I am Priya. So my question was like, what is the longest distance I had to travel? And I will share you the experience here.
By walk.
Yeah, by walk. Yeah. So in 2021 actually. So I met with a minor accident actually. So my this fingers, it got actually broken inside bone. Okay, so what I thought is it is nothing, just an accident. I got pain for a day or two. I actually survived with that pain. I went to theater to watch a movie also with that pain, and I went to office also with that pain. And then later what happened it was in the month of May actually. So in the mid of May, during the same time actually, this is the same day. So I have booked my ticket to Kedarnath actually. So I had my years of plan, so I have booked it. So what happened, it is the case, then day by day, the third, fourth day, it got so much worsen. It started to swell more. Then my friend, she said that just go and have a visit with doctor, it would be better. Then he said like, no, you had an injury, so you had to stop, like it's been already 3-4 days, it's already delayed. Then he put a very big bandage in my leg, and then he made me to sit at the home. He said, do not walk, do not do anything for the next 3 weeks. Then I said, no, in the mid of May, the next 2 weeks, I have my tickets booked for Kedarnath. I cannot sit like that at home. Then he said, no, you had to cancel your plans, you have to stop. Then what I did is, I was not able to sit at the home. Then what I did, the day I had come, I have booked my ticket till Delhi actually, flight tickets. What I said, okay, let's make that plan to Delhi. Then I visited Delhi with that leg, with one leg only. Then I had to walk like in the airport, everywhere with that pain only. And then from there, what I planned from Delhi, I visited Rishikesh and Haridwar. The whole 3 days plan, I had to walk like wherever I wanted to walk. It was the longest distance. You know that Ram Jhula, Lakshman Jhula, right? That was the longest distance. With that pain, I walked. Also, the in and around area, actually, I had to walk with that one leg only with another leg pain. So that was the toughest like long distance walk, I would say, in my experience, in my life experience. I will not forget that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, back in 90s, Bangalore used to be very pleasant, more than this. Now also it is pleasant. So we tend to walk. So once I took my friend from NG Road, I said, okay, we will walk for some time, talk. Maybe we'll get a bus or auto later sometime, right? So I took him to Mahalakshmi Layout by walk. So that is my experience. It's not longest, but one funny thing. Next time when I called him, he said, that's fine, right? Yeah. Thank you. Back to Sukesh here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharavanan, for leading the tabletop session. It was very interesting questions. Najib was there almost 3.5 years without knowing how many days and years passed. When he met his friend, and he brought another person called Ibrahim Khatari. So these three planned to escape from all struggles. Actually, real struggles start from there. Then his friend actually convinced Najib, saying that Khatari knows everything. We can go with him and reach safety. And one fine day, the owners of Penn's owners' daughter's marriage day, they decided to escape from there. They started walking in desert and without knowing the direction. Finally, they lost direction and they are totally clueless where to go. It took days to, they were actually walking days and they don't have any hope, kind of situation. Normal person will decide, yes, God, please take me from here. This was the situation. And he lost his friend on the way. And the Qatari told, don't lose hope. We will keep moving and we will reach the destination. And after 3 or 4 days of walking, finally he reached the national highway, and that moment he realized that Qatari was no more with him. Actually, he was in that movie made as like some God sent Qatari to save him from that trouble. Friends, now we are in the last session of Toastmasters meeting, evaluation. Evaluation will have 2 sessions. One is a prepared speech evaluation separately for individuals and the total evaluation. I call Revati, a general evaluator, to take the session.
Hello everyone. So let us first hear from our evaluators. First I would like to call Shweta. Shweta was evaluating Amal.
Sorry. So, thank you so much for having me as an evaluator for our Toastmaster Amal. For you, you have done the first speech. So first of all, give him a big round of applause. Amal, it is not easy to come and talk the first speech, and we all as a Toastmasters have seen that. So you are a natural storyteller, and that is what I can tell you. Because a natural storyteller is a person who gets the audience hooked and uses a power of 3. Now the power of 3 was the introduction, the body and the conclusion. Your story started with a question on, do you know the Scotland of India? And everybody was silent and was thinking, in Northeast, what is the Scotland of India? And you couldn't get the answer, you paused a little and then you started with telling that you are from Shillong, right? And that is what a storyteller can only do. Then you started with the body and talked about yourself in the power of 3. Self-adjustment. You talked about 3 self-adjustment, self-realization. You talked about self-realization first, self-adjustment, and then you said self-resilience. When you said about self-realization, the audience were again hooked about what you realized. You realized yourself that somebody was giving you a derogatory remarks and then you did good in your class. Then the second was your self-adjustment, where you were not able to like the subject of computer, but you still learned it. And the third was your self-resilience, where you said you could control your body and mind, and when you went into depression. A lot of things people will remember about you because that was the purpose of your speech, to let the people know about yourself, and you used the power of 3. An amazing one. You concluded with something to give away to the audience, and that was also something that you said, that everybody has a platter of opportunity. Good usage of word, and what I loved was you tried to use the word of the day. You didn't remember what was the word of the day, you asked what was the word of the day and you tried to use it on the speech. And that showed that you wanted to use it on in your speech. So that was amazing. What I can give you to improve, again with the power of 3, self-adjustment. When you are on the stage, you should adjust yourself. Be comfortable with your audience. Most of the times we do a lot of movement which which distracts the audience. Then resilience, control your body and make use of your hands and gesture. And self-realization that you are on the stage and audience is hooked. So that is what you can take away. All in all, amazing speech and a little bit of adjustment and you will get to your next level. Thank you.
Thank you, Shweta. Next, I would like to call upon Akshay. Akshay was evaluating Shruti.
Good morning, everyone. Is it still? Yeah. Okay, good afternoon. Okay. Toastmaster Shruti, if I may call you nutritionist Shruti, at least for this meeting, because you gave such a wonderful speech on diet. I'll divide your evaluation within 2 segments. The first will be the fantastic things which I noticed in your speech, and second will be the areas of improvement. It goes without saying, and everyone will relate to this, that your speech was full of information right from the beginning till the end. There were many things related to the hormones in the body, the ingredients in a proper diet, and what all impacts in our body in what certain manner. Okay, so that was the most important thing which I loved about your speech. The second, I would like to talk about the clarity. Your gestures, your hand gestures and your clarity in your voice was totally impactful. I was sitting at the end and it was clearly audible to me. The third thing I would like to mention is vocal variety, which is very important in any speech. When you are talking to the audience, you have to understand the highs and the lows in your voice, and the significance of those things are very important to convey the right message to the audience in an emotional manner. So that was on point. I would like to take a little bit extra time here to convey to you the areas of improvement. The first is the eye contact. I felt at certain points you were looking sideways, maybe on the points when you were missing out on certain points in your speech, at those points you were looking sideways. I'll give you a hack here. It is all about the subconscious mind. What you can do is, while preparing your speech back at home, you can imagine audience looking, staring at you. You can imagine that thing, and that will help you convey your speech live in front of the audience. It will be more easier in that manner. Second thing I would like to mention is about the title. If I am not wrong, your title was, I eat a lot when I am stressed. It could be a little shorter, stress eating, something like that. That's what I felt. Third thing is stage usage. You are kind of stuck to one particular point. I felt you could have used this point to convey the first segment of your speech, where you were conveying the ingredients in the diet, the carbohydrate, fibers and all. And when you were conveying about the glands and all, you could have addressed this side of the audience. So you can use the entire stage. The fourth and the last area of improvement is, you were kind of abruptly stopping in between. For example, you were thinking about the speech back of your mind, and somewhere you kind of thought that this particular point has left. So you stopped at that point and you immediately asked the question to the audience. So the audience will feel lost in between. So this is what I felt as areas of improvement for your speech. You can work on these things and it will definitely help you raise your benchmark of the quality of your speech. All the best for your next speech. Over to you.
Thank you, Akshay. Next, I would like to call upon Vaishak. Vaishak will be evaluating Renju.
Good afternoon. Toastmaster Renju. What a topic, what a speech. Congratulations for completing your L1P3 successfully. This project, like I mentioned before, is about body language and vocal variety. And what a body language. The way you carried yourself on the stage, you were here expressing all your comedies and the situation. We felt as if we were Renju in that story. Brilliant take. And there were some things that you had to take care of. Now, coming to your recommendations. Vocal variety is about 4 things. It's about pitch,
tone, volume, and rate. You were able to understand the disparity between certain of these words, but not all the concept. If I may show an example here. So the auto driver, right? You are negotiating with the auto driver on the price. So the auto driver is saying, I want to go to this and this place. You are saying to the auto driver, madam, 80 rupees. No, bhaiya, 90 rupees, 90 rupees. So this way, right, the audience understands, hey, but 90 is higher. Why are you negotiating a higher amount? And then you translate it. That joke would have landed really well there. Right? Another one is in the auto, you were with your father, right? And you were asking him what this meant. Or maybe I'm showing the sign wrong, but what this sign meant. I was like, Papa, what is this? Like, Mole, church. So that again, so there is where the pitch comes in, right? So you cannot show your father's voice, but your pitch deeper down would show a elder person or a male person. So there your pitch could work a little bit better. The last part, the recommendation, is your call to action didn't quite connect with your topic. Your call to action was in times of hardship, you need to smile. Right? When a situation is that language is not there, concept is, communication is not there, you can smile and make the other person understand what you're trying to say. Is somewhat what I could understand. But rather you could talk about how communication is more important than language, and how you're able to convey your point to someone is more important than learning the language. And you, of course, went to Delhi and learned that there in Delhi. So there it would come of more importance. So somewhere you could change this call to action that we say, or the conclusion of your speech, you could make it a little bit wider. A challenge for you is what I call PPP, which is pause, pitch that I spoke about, and pace. So your jokes were really great, but you could have paused after your joke so that the audience could laugh and reflect. And pitch, I already explained to you. And your pace of the speech. So it was all the same pace throughout. You could divide the pace where it's required to make sure that the audience reaches better. All right. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaishak. Now let's hear from our tag team about their reports. First, I would like to call Vikas for the timer report.
So coming to the timing, I think everyone has done a superb job. Though we didn't have a time wheel, but all the three prepared speeches was damn on time. We have Amal taking 4 minutes 49 seconds, Shruti 5 minutes 24 seconds, Renuj 6 minutes 53 seconds. So all good within the time limit. The same thing holds good for evaluation. We have Shweta taking 3 minutes, Akshay taking 2 minutes 56 seconds, and Vaishak 3 minutes. So damn on time. From the table topics perspective, I will not call out each and every timings, but yes, everyone was within the time. No disparity. There were some members who has taken very less time. They could have taken more time because there were a couple of minutes left. The only name which I would like to call out was Priya was exceeding. She took 2 minutes 35 seconds, but otherwise well within the time rest. Thank you.
Thank you, Vikas. Now let's hear from our accountant, Karthik.
Thank you. Okay, so today's topic was really good, and I was literally going back between sometimes listening to the people, and then sometimes I forgot. Sometimes it was really wonderful, but I noted some of the notes. So on the TMOD Sukesh, there were some A's and there were some you-knows. On Amol, there were A's, so's, couple of times. Shruti, A, couple of times, and so's more times. And And then on Renju, I did not note anything. It was brilliant. I was just listening to your speech. It was really good. And couple of, I maximum noted As and Sos today. There were a couple of you-knows. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karthik. Now let's hear from Bhima on the grammarian report.
Good afternoon. I'm with my report. Okay, I will point at all good uses of English grammar. Signify resilience, huge, isolated, facilitate, console, empathize, saturated, significant, adversely, essential, ported, stumble, attaining, equate, empathy. These are the all words where all used good. And I would also like to point someone used this section, which is to be this session. Who might you know? The word of the day used by Toastmaster Sukesh, Toastmaster Amal, Toastmaster Renju, Toastmaster Saravan, Toastmaster Vaishak, Toastmaster Vikas. Thank you for using the word of the day. May use in your futures or day-to-day life. Back to you, General Evaluation.
Thank you, Bhima. So now I will share my general evaluation feedback for this entire meeting. So at home, when I have to finish some task, I try to delegate. But when I delegate, if the person is not giving me quality result, I end up doing myself. Today I want to delegate a general evaluation task to you, all of you. Just help me with S if you find it great. Agree? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So, did our meeting start on time?
Yes.
Thank you. So, especially to Gust, were you able to find the venue easily? Yes. Okay. Did you our meeting went smoothly from beginning to end. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Okay, great. So overall the meeting went with great energy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So we will look at the role players. FA, we have already covered. FA responsibility is to start the meeting on time. So already meeting started on time. Good job, Arvind. So another next thing is, did FA ensure no distractions for the speakers?
Yes. Yes.
Great. So did FA share the rules for the meeting clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us evaluate TMOD. Was this meeting enjoyable and meaningful for all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So did the TMOD engage with you all and guided through the agenda with confidence?
Yes.
Okay. So did TMOD ensure smooth transitions between speakers and agenda?
Yes.
Okay. So I have one feedback to the TMOD. TMOD can tell why we are calling evaluators. So you haven't mentioned why you are calling. For the first time, whoever is attending, they will be wondering why you are calling evaluators. So TTM. So did TTM give a nice introduction to the table topic session, how it is conducted?
Yes.
So where the topics were thought-provoking and relevant questions, did you feel like? Okay.
Yes.
So did TTM manage time well, ensuring maximum participation? Did you all get opportunity to attend a table topic?
Yes. Yes.
TTM, I have few feedback for you. So I request you to repeat the question 2 times. So the pattern is like you say the topic, mention the person's name, and again you do the opposite, the other way. So I was sitting in the front row. I felt you can be little more loud so everyone can hear in the room. And another thing is great. One compliment is you have asked the name of the speaker and they have told it, so it was easy for to note their names. So that is one compliment. And giving chocolate was a great initiative, so we can plan it a little more better, so we can do it seamlessly. So we were spending some time there distributing it. Please join me again. Did timer explain the role clearly?
Yes.
Did timer show the signals accurately and visibly?
Yes.
Okay. So next to accounter, did accounter explain the role clearly? Okay.
Yes.
So from the report, did you feel the accounter monitored the filler words throughout, or did the accounter enjoy the speech? Okay, thank you. Did the grammarian share the word of the day in advance?
Yes.
Okay. So did he encourage to use the word?
Yes.
Great. So again, grammarian, did he demonstrated attention to detail, monitoring the languages? Did you feel from his report he has paid attention? Great. So last president, you have given great chance for introduction to the guest initially itself. So I felt that introduction would have left all the guests in a very comfort zone with the meeting setting. Thank you for that. And for the evaluators, great evaluation by all the evaluators, and they have shared compliments and recommendations in an organized way, so that all the speakers can take them back and improve upon. Thank you all. Over to you, TM Audi.
Thank you, Revati, for giving the general evaluation for this session. So, finally, Najib reached safe zone and he reached safe hands. So, after watching that movie, what's my takeaway from that? So, first thing is, whatever the situation you are in, how much bad it is, don't lose hope. And second thing is, as Buddha said, when you are ready, teachers, when student is ready, teachers appears. Similar for this situation. You keep hope up and someone will come and save from that situation. And third, as Charlie Chaplin said, life is tragedy if you see short, but if you see long, it will be comedy. Believe guys, it's like Indian movies. You see hero, heroine, villains, fight, everything. The end, Shubham, everything will be settled. So life is like that. And at the end, what is God life? What is the end of a God? You know that it is in someone's dining table, right? It will end there. Because we lost hope and we survive in same situation. After 2 or 3 days, whatever situation you are, how much bad it is, you fall in comfort zone. That is your comfort zone. You never think how to escape from there. If we keep hope, we can become a life other than a God life. Thank you all. President. Over to President.
Thank you so much. Right, do I have a floor approval to go 5 minutes beyond? We're already running 3 minutes late. Do I have your approval?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to do thumbs up or a yes? Either.
Both yes.
I can see thumbs up. Okay, we'll do a yes. Do I have approval?
Yes.
Super. Thank you so much. Very well done for the entire meeting number 71. I am super excited, super happy. And with that excitement, I would like to do a couple of announcements. Announcement numero uno. is that we have Coronation, which is a District 92 annual event taking place next weekend at Royal Orchid Convention Center, Yelahanka. Whether you're a guest or a member, you're invited to visit the place. Yes, there is a fee. Contact me for more details. That's Coronation 2024 District 92 annual event. Now, some of you might be wondering what is going to happen. I can tell you, when someone wins at a club level, they go to area. They beat the area, they go to division. Only one winner from division goes to district. So your speech evaluation contest, table topic contest, as well as international speech contest will take place. You have many speakers who are coming and doing their talk on leadership, communication and whatnot possible. It's a 2 days mega event happening on Saturday, full day, as well as Sunday. They'll cover you for snacks as well as lunches, and happening at Royal Orchid Convention Center. There are people from our club going. Right now, so far we have 9 people who have confirmed already and paid. We are still looking for the 10th one if needed to. Let me know and I'll help you with the tickets. That's one. Second thing, considering we are a club, Akshay, how many members do we have in the club right now officially? 39. If 9 people are going, how many people are left? 30. What happened, engineers? All math students. See, I left math, I told you, right? 11. I flunked, right? So feel pity on me. 39 minus 9, how many? Great, you all are great for IRCTC. I'll tell you why, because I've been looking, okay, you guys are laughing at me, go check any random PNR, I'll give you. And IRCTC does the captcha with the number. It's like 84 minus 80. I'm thinking. I'm like, it's 4, but why is it so easy? Right? So that's the captcha for the meeting as well. 9 people are going so far. Out of 39, 30. Our president, I had a quick conversation with her and she said, we will have a meeting next week. Which means guests who are not planning to attend, or our members who are not planning to attend Coronation 2024, most likely Purva Rivera, the same location, will be Sunday from 11 to 1 next week. 71, the next meeting going to be? 72. Engineers are like confused now. Superb, 72. I can hear Arindam like right from here. So Arvindan said 72, which means there is a milestone coming forward. June 16th will be our 75th meeting, considering we're having a meeting next week. Details will be shared soon. What are we looking for? We're looking for you who can come forward and say, yes, I would like to help you organizing the event. Because we would need people for the PR, we will need people for the registration, we will need people for the logistic, we will need people who are going to participate in that milestone meeting. Because our club stands tall for its members and its guests. There won't be any club if there are no members and no guests. So we'd like to celebrate each one of you, people who've been there from the very inception till today, all of us. And it's going to be a grand celebration for the meeting number 75th on June 16th. Most likely the timing will remain same. Location will be shared with all of you soon. Cool? Yes? Yes. Superb. Now, because considering we are running a little late on our meeting, what I will request, we have all of your names and all of your numbers. I hope you have already filled the attendance sheet. Have you? Yes. Have you? Yes. Superb. So what we're going to do, we will make sure that we will send you the voting link later, Google form basically. Considering the vote will happen among the best role player, which is Toastmaster of the Day, Sukesh, Table Topic Master Sarvanan, and General Evaluator Revati, and then there'll be a tag team for the best supporting role player, the best speaker, the best evaluator, and the best table topic speaker, minus the one who got disqualified. So you may not see the person named there. However, you are then qualified to provide the vote. Once the results are out, we will also let you know through Instagram or WhatsApp as a channel. Cool? Okay, let me quickly just look at any other important announcement that I'm missing in case. Last request is for the Mentor-Mentee Connect. There is a request that has come from the executive committee that a lot of our mentors and mentees are not connecting with each other. If you are the mentee and if you're not finding your mentor available, do reach out to them. And if you're a mentor and you're unable to provide time to your mentee, do reach out to them as much as possible. Sounds good? Fair enough? Yes. Okay, so I would like all of you, considering today's meeting was one of my personal best, in long time, I would like all of you to give a huge round of applause for each one of us over here. Thank you so much. And with that, let me officially adjourn the meeting number 71 with a stroke of gavel. And before I go ahead and officially close it though, I request two people to please come on the stage, and I have the certificates in my hand. This is, we're saying 39 members are there right now officially. And if I'm not wrong, we were close to about 70 members for the term ending in March 2024. There was a drive that took place at one of the apartment in Shobha Dreammakers, and there were two people who continuously took care of us. Regardless of what time it was, they just kept coming and checking with us and helped us during the membership drive. Apparently, there were two things that also happened today. So there were two couple official married. So our Toastmaster of the day and our general evaluator are apparently married. And I also saw, this is one of the few times where the husband was able to show the time card to his wife. So Vikas was the timer and Shweta was the evaluator. And I had my voice till here. I'm like, is Vikas going to do this or not? Fortunately enough, Shweta qualified. But the focus today is on Toastmaster Sukesh and Toastmaster Revati. Can you guys please come on the stage right now? I have your certificates ready. So this is for Revati and this is for Sukesh. Thank you so much for helping you guys. Can we have a round of applause for them? Can you show your certificate? Thank you so much. You guys can take your seat. And with that, let's officially adjourn the meeting. Thank you so much. We'll all come.